Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis, and usually I reply to as many comments as I can in the first 15 minutes of these episodes going live. Not anymore! Instead, I'm going to be replying to each video's top 20 comments, so upvote away. When Matt and Jeff Hardy left TNA Impact Wrestling late last month, the immediate questions on everyone's lips were, are they going to WWE? What caused them to leave TNA? And who really is Byron Saxton? But underneath all this fantasy booking and secret negotiations was a boring old legal story. Turns out, as usually is the case, that boring old legal story might be the most significant part of the Broken Hardys' expedition of contracts. The day after Matt and Jeff announced they weren't re-signing with TNA, Pro Wrestling Sheet reported that there was a dispute over who actually owned the rights to the Broken Hardys gimmick. The character that completely reinvented Matt's career and made him one of the hottest acts in wrestling. The Hardys argued they owned the Broken gimmick as they came up with it, but Impact Wrestling owners Anthem Sports and Entertainment reportedly claim it's theirs because the Hardys debuted the characters while under contract with TNA.
That's outrageous! How can a wrestling promotion lay claim to a character created by an independent contractor?
Hold your horses there, stereotypical 1920s New Yorker. This is actually the industry standard for major wrestling promotions. That's why Cody can't use the Rhodes name outside WWE, a surname he argues is his birthright, being the son of Dusty Rhodes. But because Cody first used the Cody Rhodes name in WWE, his contract dictates Vince McMahon's company owns the name. Morally right? Probably not. Legally right? Yeah. This backstage legal dispute took center stage over the weekend, where the Broken Hardys were set to defend their tag team championships at Ring of Honor's 15th anniversary event on Friday. Shortly before the show, Rebby Sky, Matt Hardy's wife, went on one of her trademark Twitter rants on Impact Wrestling president Ed Nordholm. She's scarier than most actual wrestlers. And then a fake-ass wishing you well tweet from Ed Nordholm mere hours before threatening to sue us. Such a fitting end, man. Real cute how TNA can go radio silent for weeks, with exception of nonsensical drunk texts from Jeff Jarrett, but we get a 2-hour deadline to respond. Good luck explaining to your talent that their paychecks are late again because you're spending all your money suing the Hardys. PW Insider have revealed what Rebby is rather upset about. Impact Wrestling owners Anthem reportedly sending a 3-page cease and desist letter to Matt and Jeff Hardy, ROH, and all the companies that plan to air Friday's 15th anniversary pay-per-view, claiming the Broken Hardys gimmick is their intellectual property and that the Hardys are not to use anything related to the Broken universe going forward. As a result, Ring of Honor officials decided not to use the Broken act on the show, with the word not being mentioned on commentary at all, and Jeff Hardy wearing his normal ring gear. Matt, however, still wore his Broken outfit and acted in gimmick. Dave Meltzer has pointed out on Wrestling Observer Radio that this is much more likely Impact moving against WWE rather than ROH. Ring of Honor Weekly Television airs on the Fight Network in Canada, which is also owned by Impact's parent company Anthem. And there's even been hints recently that the two promotions might work together. ROH and Impact are kind of on the same side. But the Hardys going to WWE in April is still a definite possibility. So Impact might want to do all they can to block the Broken gimmick from being used by their biggest competitor. Speaking of WWE, F4W Online are reporting that Rusev is currently scheduled to take time off due to injury, which might be why he hasn't been involved in any big storylines recently, why his Jinder Mahal partnership ended suddenly at WWE Fastlane, and why Big Show effectively squashed him that same night. It was previously rumoured that all this is because Rusev has heat on him backstage, but the Big Show has reportedly revealed at a Q&A why he beat the Bulgarian Brute so decisively at Fastlane. He's having shoulder surgery, and I put him over strong years ago. If it is shoulder surgery, Rusev could be out for a substantial amount of time. What would happen if the Broken Hardys did return to WWE? I act out just that with stupid voices in the latest Wrestle Sketch episode, and find out the full story of when the Hardys left TNA in the longest WrestleTalk News episode ever by clicking the videos to the left and subscribe. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.